Hello again. I am just currently trying to film all of these backdated haul videos for you guys. And it's so much fun actually opening up these packages. It's like getting Happy Mail twice for the same thing, because they've just been like, because of the renos, I have done zero crafting, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot about that one. Oh, that's gonna be great. And you know, very exciting again. It's like having, you know, Christmas twice here and, you know, early December again. So the downside being that these are all Christmas stamps that I've got myself way back in August and haven't used them yet. But anyway, I know that I will use them, and this haul here is from Hallmark Scrapbooking.com, and it was coincided with the Lawn Fawn Fall and Christmas release for the 2016 year, and these are basically my favorites that I really wanted to get. The first one here is this Snow Cool, and I think what sold this one to me was the snowman, the penguin snowman. Like, so cute. Like, I've got plenty of snowman stamps, but not a penguin one. And it comes with the two cute penguins. One's in earmuffs, one's in a toque. It's got the little igloo. I do have the other stamp set that has the bigger igloo, so now I can have like as sort of like in the distance I can have a different igloo sort of scattered around, so that will be very good. There's of course a top hat for the snowman and a bow tie. They've got this cute little fish and a snow cone, because what penguin wouldn't use a snow cone? It also comes with this big background stamp set here, which is the snowflakes. It's very random, so it'll fit a top folding card and like a portrait one, or the landscaping one, you'll just have to stamp it twice across. And I do have one other stamp set from Mama Elephant, which is a full background one that does just snow like this. Yeah, I think this one is a little bit more denser than the other one I've got, and it's just a bonus because I was really looking for these. The sentiments that come with it is let it, and then you get snow, your snow cool, theirs, and then snow play like place like home, snow for the holidays. What else? Like, there'll be there's snow one like you, stay cool, basically. So I don't know, the sentiments are really punny, and they're very Lawn Fawn-y to have those sort of sentiments, and they'll just look great with all these little critters and penguins, and oh, I just love penguins. They just, I don't know, they're fun. I got the die set to go with it as well. I really want to have quite a few scenes, and especially surrounding this little penguin snowman. Lawn Fawn's got quite a few penguin stamps now, so the fact that Lawn Fawn coordinates with everything, so you can really build with all of your old previous stamp sets and releases to make something fun and new. So that is great. Another stamp set that I got, and this one is insane, the dies that come with it, but this is Cheery Christmas, and I think it's just insanely cool. I love the two deer, the one sitting with the antlers, the other one like little Joe sort of, you know, looking off the side. I can just, you know, see her like wagging her tail or something. These strand of lights fit perfectly in that reindeer's antlers. You can also string them across this sort of more graphic looking tree, which is good because I have plenty of cute trees, but now I've got a nice graphic looking one. You got mistletoe, a bird, two squirrels facing each other, a bunch of presents, the acorn wrapped in with the bow, a Santa's hat, a little speech bubble with the heart in it, the outline baubles plus the insides to fill them, a candy cane, a star, little dotted things to hang the baubles off stuff, and a ladder so that the ladder can be leaning against the tree or a cuter tree, whichever tree you want. And putting the star on, like, so the bird's like standing up holding the star, so you can totally have this and then the squirrel and then the bird instead of using the ladder sort of thing. So I don't know, it was just a very good stamp set, and it's got have a may your holiday Christmas be cheery and bright. So I like the cheery and bright, it's a nice scrolly writing, and the rest are sort of more of in a typewriter style. As far as these dies, check out how many there are. It took me forever to cut these things apart. The one that's most impressive to me is the one that goes around a strand of lights, because it really does a great job to get around them. So you can totally just interweave it into the deer with the antlers. So like that's it there. So I think that's great. The ladder, I love this ladder. You don't have to stamp it. Look how good that is. It cuts out all the inside. So if you don't want to actually stamp the ladder, you could just use the ladder die and get a ladder. Perfect. So anyway, that's great. Comes with all the baubles, everything. There is a die for everything, I'm telling you. So anyway, this one is going to be fun. Yeah, and perfectly coordinates with heaps of other stamps, like normal, for Lawn Fawn. And this one here, this is one of my favorites for this. Sorry, I'm just trying to shake up the dies here. I love this one. It's Frosty Fairy Friends. And what I loved most about it was a winter fairy set. I mean, there's plenty of fairy sets out there that are summer, but this was the first winter one. Oh my god, loved it. So you got the house. Now I like the house can be used year round because the snow to sit on the house is separate. So you can totally do that separate. You got a mushroom with snow on it. You got the 3 fairies all dressed up with cute little earmuffs and scarves and little hand warmer thingies. The wand has a snowflake at the top. There's the snowflakes. There's these baubles that are perfectly aligned to sit on the rim of the house here. You've got this really fantastic looking abstracty type tree, the 2 ferns to decorate and fill in the scene, and the sentiments you've got "We wish you a," and it's got fairy, Christmas or fairy magical Christmas, happy holiday, wonderful, Merry Christmas, have a magical winter and then season. So you can totally make up quite a few different types of sentiments. It does come with a little present. But yeah, check out, but these snow cap thingies, don't just use them for just this stamp set. Go ahead and use them for all of your other images, because there's sort of like a flat one, a little peak, and like a little rounded one. So you can definitely get away with using these on these little snow caps on other things. So definitely check that out. Yeah, and as per normal with Lawn Fawn, these dies are super intricate, really cool, and they even, oh sorry, there's like little swirls of snow. It cuts out the swirls of snow. It's pretty awesome. As you can see, I'm pretty excited about the stamp set. Haven't used it yet, have lots of plans, mostly scene building plans sort of thing, and I totally want to incorporate some vellum into this stuff. You can have like the house and the actual landscapey type scene in the behind, and with a sheet of vellum, and just have like 1 or 2 fairies sort of in front, because you know fairies are supposed to be mystical, and it's like, you know, you're peeking into their world sort of thing. I think that would be great. And of course there's all the interactive stuff I haven't shown you yet, which will just work stunningly with this stamp set. Maybe I'll pull that one out yet. This one. This is the one I'm looking for. So this is a die that's meant to go in the inside of the card and creates your, when you open up the card, it will have 2 hillsides and they'll be lifted up from a panel, so it's very 3-dimensional inside pop-up sort of card. So it would be great to have all these things later on the behind hill or the front hill, and really popping up, so that when you open the card it's really cool present to see, just, you know, how it opens up, you know. So I think that would be great. So this die, oh, so excited when it came out. Pretty sure it's just stitched landscape pop-up die. Maybe it's on this side, hold on. Probably just sitting over top of the name. Stitched Hillsides Pop-Ups, that's what it's called. So it's got the gorgeous stitch detail. I like that this die follows the same line as their other stitched hillsides, so you can totally use them in coordinating with the other ones. And I don't know, it's just a really nice addition to any card It doesn't have to be with your Lawn Fawn cards, but any critter cards that you want to do this with. Hillsides are going to be so easy to incorporate into a card design. So love, love, love this one. And then also with that release, there was that one fall card that one fall stamp set that I really, really wanted. And it's this Jump for Joy, and it's got all of these little happy critters. They all look like they're going to be jumping around in the leaves and all that sort of stuff. You've got a hedgehog, the fox, the owl. There's these 3 smiley faces that you can put on the leaves. You've got the solid branches, solid leaves, outlined leaves, and then the stack of leaves, a rake, and an acorn. The sentiments are Jump for Joy, So Thankful, and you've got It's Your Birthday, A Happy Day, For Your Kindness, You Did It, Fall is Here, That We're Friends. So really nice sentiments. Again, it has that really nice scrolly writing that they've sort of got through this whole set. They sort of just brought it out everywhere, and it looks really good. Like I love this sort of style. So you can have the scrolly one in a different color and this one sort of underneath. So I think that's great. This one was mainly, I totally want to do a interactive card with the slider mechanism, cut out, hand cut out with a scalpel blade or something, one of the leaves, and have it strategically so that like the hedgehog or whichever one goes underneath, and then you can see from the inside them poking out. Also think it'd be really good, similar idea but without the slider mechanism, to have this huge front of the card full of just piles and piles of leaves and just strategically cut out 3 or 4 of them here or there, and you can see a little poking through, and then when you open up the card it's you know, these guys playing in the leaves sort of thing, sort of, yeah. So just, you know, so it's sort of decorated inside and outside the card and all that sort of thing. I think that would be really nice. So always a plus having solid branches. They'll coordinate with any of the other birds from any of the other stamp sets, including this one here. It can be sitting on one of those branches, so I think that's just always really handy to have those in any set. And the rake will be great. That wasn't meant to rhyme, sorry. But just, it's perfect size for these guys to be holding, and looks like they're raking up leaves and all that sort of stuff, so I think it'll be lots of fun. And of course, yeah, I got the coordinating dies to go with everything. Yeah, it's just gonna, it's such a cute little stamp set. I like that these guys can be used for any season, and then the other parts of it are sort of fall themed, but that's okay because like the critters can still be used at any time of year. So that's